Hey friends, Katie, and welcome back to my channel. So today's video is going to be my last holiday look of the season. This is my last Christmas type of look. I decided to go with something more softer and more natural for today's look. I don't know if it's totally natural, but this is like my version of a natural look. So I hope you enjoy it and everything. This is the look. I just went for a softer kind of gold look, but it's not like totally like true gold. It's more softer and everything, and I went softer also on the face. I kind of went for a more natural look, not too festive, because I know some people aren't into that. I'm not totally into that as well, but I also do like wearing red lips during the holidays as well. I don't know, that's just me, but yeah, I went for this more natural kind of gold, but also not gold kind of look. I hope you enjoy it because I love this look. I'm obsessed with it and everything, and I don't want this intro to be rambly. It probably already was, but so yeah, if you're excited for this Christmas look on Christmas Eve and just to see this full look. So yeah, if you're excited to see how you get this simpler look, you're in the right place. Just keep on watching because we're just about to get into it. Okay, so welcome to this more simple holiday look. I was watching a makeup tutorial last night from Sarah Rihanna. I will link hers down below for the holiday season, and she asked if people like when she like starts out the tutorial barefaced or she starts it off with like the whole look being done, like with makeup on, and I'm curious about that too, so let me know down below what you think. I like doing both. Okay, so I'm gonna start with the face as usual, but first I do need to moisturize my lips because they are crusty because of Accutane. So I'm using my Beauty Agave Lip Mask, and I just take a little bit of this and then I put it on my lips. So for primer, again, I'm going to be using my e.l.f. hydrating primer. It's honestly the only primer that works for my dry skin right now. I do need to get more, so I'm not using the same primer in every video. So let me know your favorite dry skin priming favorites because I need a good suggestion. So for foundation, I'm going to be using my L'Oreal Infallible Pro Glow foundation. I have mine in 202. I love this foundation so much. I'm going to apply it with my Real Techniques diamond sponge, but I have to go wet this, so I'll be right back. Okay, so I actually been just placing the foundation right on my sponge. I'm going to press it around my face, so just on all the areas, and then I will blend it in. In this part, I will speed up just because it takes too long. Okay, now I'm gonna still set my under eyes and then lightly dust powder on my face. So the powder that I'm going to be using is the Essence All About Matte Fixing Compact. I love this powder. It's just a nice kind of like matte powder. Taking my Real Techniques brush, I'm just going to set my eyelids and anywhere that I did highlight. Also going to go onto my eyelid, do that kind of in the center of my face as well. So for powder today, I'm actually trying out a new powder, which is fun in a little holiday video. So the powder I'm going to be trying out, I just picked up the other day and I heard it's really good for dry skin, so I'm super excited to test this out. This is from Maybelline, and this is the Maybelline Fit Me Loose Finishing Powder, and I have mine in Bare Light, and this is supposed to be a really great mineral based powder that's supposed to help control shine and smooth skin's texture, but I heard it was good for dry skin. I guess we'll see. This one looks a little yellow, but the other one looked orange, so I'm just gonna use a light dusting of this anyways. Ooh, that's nice. Just a nice fine powder to set my face with. Okay, so now I'm going to fill my brows and prime my eyes. So for that, I'm gonna be using my Loran eyeshadow primer, and then I'm also going to be using my Benefit Give Me Brow. I'm just going to kind of fast forward this part since it is kind of boring. Okay, brows are on. They kind of look crazy. So I'm gonna take this spoolie I got off Amazon for literally like $1. Brush them. So for eyeshadow today, I'm gonna be using my two chocolate bar palettes. This is the original chocolate bar palette. This is just the Too Faced chocolate bar. And then this is the Too Faced chocolate bonbons palette, which I love both of these. So we're gonna start off with the original chocolate bar palette. And we're gonna take this BH Cosmetics 120 brush, which is basically a flat, like eye kabuki is what I call it. I don't know what the actual like real name of it is. And we're gonna take a little bit of white chocolate to set our lid and just make sure all these shadows apply perfectly over this. This is also going to highlight the brow bone, which is always a plus. Then with my Morphe M433, I'm going to take Salted Caramel right there, and I'm going to put this in my crease. I'm just going to take 2 taps. I'm just going to put this in my crease. I make sure I keep my eyes open when I do this, or at least semi-open, so I can really see where my crease is, and I go into the outer corner just a tad bit, and I'm just going to really be applying this as a transition, but also to define my crease a tad bit. And then I go into the crease. And then I'm going to mix a little bit of milk chocolate in there as well to give it some more depth. Now going into the Chocolate Bonbons palette, I'm going to take Almond Rose, which is more of a cool toned color, and I'm going to put this into my crease. This is going to add depth to our eyes. So now I'm gonna go in with the lid color. Usually I would do, like, set my lid, go into the crease, go into the outer corner, then do the lid shade, but I think I'm gonna do the lid shade first for today. So first I'm gonna go into the milk chocolate with creme brulee and just pat that on. Take a little bit of that. I'm actually running out of that shade, which makes me really sad because that's my favorite gold like ever in any palette. And then just mixing that with molasses chip right here. And then I'm not gonna tap off my brush this time because I do want to have it be pure pigment. So I'm just going to place this on the base of my lid up to the crease, not into the crease, but up to that crease color. And I'm probably gonna wet this because I do want it to be very intense. I want it to really have that wham bam look. I want the lid shade to be like the star of the show. I like mixing these two palettes because the chocolate bar is more warm toned and the bonbons is more cool toned, so I think it's definitely the perfect mix. So for the outer corner, I want to go kind of like dark, so I'm gonna take dark truffle and Bordeaux, and we're just gonna mix these together and tap off the excess as much as we can. And I'm just going to go into that very outer corner, just in the outer corner, outer V area, and I'm gonna really try and smoke it out. And then taking Semi-Sweet from the chocolate bar palette, and I'm just going to do the same thing, just applying it to the outer corner to add depth, but making sure to blend it just so it's not harsh. Okay, so I'm gonna do that lid combination one more time dry. So I'm just taking creme brulee with a little bit of molasses chip, applying it with a smaller brush, and I'm going to just apply it in that inner part, which looks so like beautiful already. So now I'm gonna mix molasses chip with creme brulee for like the 50th time, and then I'm gonna spray it with some setting spray, and then I'm going to pack this onto my inner lid, and that's what it looks like. You could obviously add a steel glitter onto it if you wanted to be more amped up. I might do that for a look I'm gonna do for Christmas Eve, which I might like montage or put on my Instagram, my YouTube Instagram, so definitely go follow all my socials. Yeah, I'm loving how this has turned out. I think this side is definitely the star of the show. I feel like the side just looks better than the side. Now, to make sure everything is blended, I'm just gonna take Salted Caramel and Almond Truffle again and just blend that into my crease. I'm gonna go curl my lashes and put on some mascara. I'll probably montage that and everything. By the way, for mascara, I'm going to be using my Clinique Full Lash Effect. I forget what it's actually called. I'll have the full name down below because the print on this is so tiny. Okay, so mascara is on. Now I'm going to finish off the eyes before we go back to the face. So to highlight, I think I'm going to take satin sheets, at least to start off, because sometimes I don't like my highlight and I keep going back until I get like the right highlight, you know what I mean? But I typically like this highlight. And I think I'm going to mix molasses chip with satin sheets to amp it up. Then I'm going to take Divinity and satin sheets and highlight the brows. This just adds a nice light effect to it. I'm gonna do like 2 layers of this. Really want the brow bone highlight to be popped. So now I'm gonna go on to my face, and first I'm gonna put on a little bit bronzer. I'm using the Tarte Parkave Princess bronzer, which just looks like that. I'm gonna do a quick bronze / contours, and then I'm gonna do my forehead. So going around my forehead and going into the hairline just a bit here, and go on my cheeks. I'm gonna go around my nose. I like doing this just because it shapes my face. Then always I take a nice big fluffy powder brush and I always tap it in, like kind of trying to blend tap it. So I do that and I don't use much just because you don't want to go too crazy. Then for blush, I'm going to go with the Tarte blush. Just want something natural but also something that'll look nice, you know what I mean? And then for highlight, since I do have dry skin, I typically like to use like a cream highlight. So today I'm using the Melt Makeup like highlighting stick, and this is in Lit. So I start off with like a cream highlight or a liquid highlight, and then I will go into a powder highlight to set it. But this is kind of like how I like to start off with my dry skin. I've been doing this like within the last week or so, and then I always like to take the sponge and blend this in, and I just think cream highlights also look more natural, so it looks like you have a glow within. Then I'm gonna take the Casey Holmes and Smashbox Spotlight palette. I know I've been using this a ton recently, but these are my favorites. And taking my large fan brush, which I also love, and I'm gonna take the Pearl palette and I'm going to glow myself up. So I'm just gonna set that highlighter I originally applied and I'm going to put on more. Really glow it up for Christmas, because who doesn't like to look super glowy, super just radiant? Because I know I do. And honestly, I just put this like kind of everywhere. And then I think I'm gonna take a little bit of Champagne Pop just to add even more of a glow. I'm just gonna put this one, I think, on the center of my face, so like here, 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 here. And then I'm going to take my brush and just tap everything in again to add that softer look. And then for lips, for this, since it is a softer look, I'll probably just end up going with like pinky nude or pink or something like that. But you could go natural on your eyes and then go more dramatic on your lips. You could go with a nice red if you wanted to. I don't think I'm going to, just because that's not what I feel like doing today. Okay, so think of it, I'm just gonna do, since I can't find the lipstick I originally wanted to use, I'm just gonna go in with a gloss. So this one is the Buxom White Russian, probably the most talked about one ever. So just gonna put this on my lips, plus my lips are dry, so I kind of don't want to put something matte on, at least not right now. I'm also gonna take a little bit of the Aquarious gloss from ColourPop. This is the one that Kathleen created, and I'm just going to put that over to add a little bit of color to my lips because I don't want to wash myself out, and that just adds a nice pinky color, which I love. So yeah, this is the finished makeup. I really like it. I like how soft it is but also glowy. I think this is perfect for Christmas Eve, Christmas, or even New Year's if you wanted to go more natural. Like I said, you could always like add false lashes to this, you could add a glitter to this, you can do whatever you want to do. This is just what I decided to do. I wanted to do a more softer look since my other look, it wasn't too dramatic, but it was definitely more dramatic than this one is. So yeah, this is the finished look. I hope you enjoyed it and all that kind of fun stuff. Happy Christmas Eve, because I'm pretty sure this is going up on Christmas Eve. I'm gonna try to get it up in the morning, just so if you want to create this look, you can. I hope you enjoyed this holiday week thing. I have one more day for you. If you enjoyed this video, if you did, please give it a thumbs up and comment down below any videos you'd like to see for like the last of 2017, also videos you'd like to see in the new year. Also comment down below your Christmas plans or your holiday plans. If you celebrate any other holidays, let me know about that down below. I'd love to hear about it. I just love hearing about that kind of stuff. And please subscribe if you haven't already, and hit the notification bell down below to be notified. And yeah, thank you so much for watching. Happy holiday season. And yeah, I will see you in tomorrow's video for Christmas Day. Bye! Rude! Why do you have to snow blow right now? Last night, words. I almost called it Lumi. No, that's a different foundation. How do I get this open though? Oh, you twist it. Okay. Woo, that's a lot of powder.